Pavlov VR is one of my favorite VR games. Pavlov is a team-based multiplayer VR shooter game with realistic weapon handling and is one of the most popular VR shooters of all time. So why is it dead in 2024? Developed by Dave Vills and now Vankrupt Games, Pavlov was released on Steam for Microsoft Windows on February 27, 2017 as an early access title. Pavlov got an update on November 4th, 2019, Update 22. Zombies, new maps, and offline modes. After a couple years of missed deadlines, zombies were finally added along with new maps. Siberia, a jail setting, container yard. Container yard. The price was changed from $9.99 to $24.99 to fit a more competitive price.
I like money.
To allow them to keep expanding the team and bring more stuff to Pavlov. Along with patch notes, the update was liked by the community and the new zombie mode was welcoming, though it did come with glitches. Update 23. If this update did not release, Pavlov would have 0 concurrent players as of 2024. Why? Hello everyone, today we are launching a small update for Pavlov VR. Modding tools, server tools, attachments, quality of life improvements, new maps, bridge, Santorini, station, World War II tanks and weapons, and a huge patch note. Update 23 was great as the focus wasn't now fully on the dev team to make maps, guns, vehicles. Now the community could. And a coherent modding community can be fundamental for a game's success, to ensure the gameplay never gets stale. But World War II update was delayed because they needed to replace the UI. Instead of changing the UI to fit World War II, they decided they needed to overhaul it completely and offer a more complete solution rather than slap a bandage over the issue, which I respect. Update 24, World War II. Includes Soviet weapons, US and British weapons, Axis weapons, and new player models. And my personal favorite, tanks, with different roles to play. The commander, in charge of the main gun, responsible for loading shells, aiming, and firing. The driver, drives the tank. The gunner has control over a video game staple, an infinite ammo machine gun. New game modes included Take TDM, a 10v10 tank team deathmatch on large-scale maps, gun game, but World War II. And the maps showcased in Update 23 were finally released along with new maps, Santorini, Station, Bridge, Data Center, and Stalingrad. New UI. Added support for haptic vests, new servers are more reliable, bug fixes, and a long list of patches. Update 25. Among Us. No, not really. TTT. Who can you trust? Certainly not the person next to you. With different rules as the detective. Oh, well, a detective. An innocent. Pretty obvious there. A traitor, which is my favorite because you have to murder everyone to win without being caught. Remind you of someone? New modes. One in the chamber. You have one bullet in the chamber. And that's it. New reload system. We have finally added the long requested feature from the Pavlov competitive. This is a pretty major change to competitive mode for search and destroy, but since no one's competitive, no one really cares. Mod kit was expanded. Custom limited ammo. No idea. New attachments, custom items, and more patch notes. Update 26, new map, industry. Updated modern player models, new weapon sounds, new explosion effects, in an effort to reduce grenade spam, utility buy limits, and search and destroy. Pavlov TV returns. No idea what that is. Revamped shooting range, bolt slap mechanics, trench gun, new historical scopes for World War II bolt action rifles. More game modes, such as push, were introduced, and an even longer patch note. Update 27. The Hide. With new warning, covert specs not operation. The operation staging center for Western Europe, Site 30 has been raided. Several terabytes of data were stolen from Site 30 servers. Much of which consisted of weapon development research, government covert operation briefings, and covert test results, and released in a high court document. While awaiting level 5 clearance for transfer to Site 19, AO 186-6, The Hide was knowingly released by
A lot of people.
New Aurora Soldier, triple arm, with the surprise. Tranquilizer, the gun that no one knew how to use. Aurora Flashbang, adrenaline shot, bandage kit, and the monster. Smoke grenade, fragmentation grenade, and most spooky of all, night maps. New buy menu, new improved first-person vest, visual damage feedback. When you're damaged, a shiny new red screen appears. Patch note. Update 28. Push. If Battlefield and CSGO had a child with an Oculus Quest, this mode would be born. New hunting rifle, so you can hunt the new Tiger tank. 4x4 vehicles that are faster than tanks. New map, Bunker. Updated scoreboard, mod kit for push, a long patch note, and community created push maps. Snow, trail, dog screen, and I'm not reading them all, so. Update 29. Beta. Update 29. Fact. Update 29. Final beta. And who would have guessed? Major update 29. Unreal Engine 5 plus OpenXR. They both sound cool and look great, so great additions. Lobby overhaul and crossplay with PSVR 2. Maps. Sand is overhauled along with other maps, receiving spooky night modes. New characters, now full 10 character roster. New mod browser for Unreal Engine 5. Audio overhaul. New guns, new IK system, and hand poses. Also, you can lay on your back to go prone. Spawn system improved so you don't spawn in the middle of a war zone and now closer to your homies, who are, let's be honest, just as dangerous as the enemy. Allah Akbar! Search and Destroy was updated. New team indicators. New infected game mode but with a hide twist. New mode, Prop Hunt. And additions to TTT, new rules, etc. Blood can now be disabled. Now Pavlov can appear to systems. Also new issues were added and patch notes. And finally, update 30. New maps. Autumn is okay. Carnival is meh. And new mod kit stuff. And new full conversion futuristic mod. Sigma Fury. No, not Andrew Tate when he's angry.
Fucking pain in your life. You'd understand that you sit here in the cold and you shiver.
A mod with new guns and characters in a futuristic setting. TTT gets a new stealth device. A lot of patch notes and teasers for upcoming update with weapon cosmetics. Update 30.1. More mod kit stuff and community server replays. Black Ops Theater mode, but Pavlov. So after all these updates, you would think the game would be healthy and full of players. I personally love Pavlov, but with the degrading player base and a lack of new mods, it's hard to recommend in 2024. Though it's unique, basically CSGO and VR, games like Contractors have a larger player base and more mods. But don't listen to what other people say or what I have said. Pavlov is great and I hope it receives more updates, as the player base is not completely dead. Or maybe Pavlov too.